Hey up guys, Aaron here, and I'm back in Medieval Engineers for another video, and this time we're going to be looking at the battering ram that I've been working on. As you can see, there's been lots of little stages that I've gone through to getting this thing to work. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you this is the end product. It is a fully functional battering ram. Well, I say it functions as in it moves and it swings and everything like that, but obviously there's not enough mass behind this to actually cause damage to stone walls, and usually battering rams weren't used on stone walls because, I mean, it's going to do basically no damage whatsoever. It was used for breaking down other wooden structures like doors or walls that are made out of wood. Are they called palisades? Palisade walls. So that's what they'd usually be used for. You wouldn't obviously use them on one of these things. It would do no damage whatsoever. It would probably just damage the wood rather than the actual stone wall. But yeah, so I've got my battering ram here, and the other thing as well is there isn't enough mass behind this, because it doesn't seem like a block. It seems like these haven't actually got any mass whatsoever. So a block, like a pole that big versus a pole that big has the same weight or something like that. So I'd have thought this would do more damage because it would be heavier than it looks, but it doesn't actually do all that much damage. But I'll just show you how it works. So we've got 6 wheels to keep it firmly, to support it and allow it to move easily over varied terrain. And we've got these the catch blocks we used extensively in this. So I've got 4 at the top here, and then I've got 4 at the bottom here, and these are kind of like hinges, and I've got 2 of them that go down to this one pole in the middle. Now, in order to get all of this to actually work, I had to sort of well, you can see here we've got these attached to the frame and these attached to the frame, and then I quickly put out a pole there, put out a pole there, and then attach them together so I can make the rest of it. It's quite a difficult thing to do at the moment, because you have to align things properly and make sure they've not rotated, and this was one of my earlier tests, and this didn't actually work because the hinge points are too far apart. In order to get this to work properly, I had to align the catch blocks, so that is in perfect alignment with that one vertically, and that's in perfect line with that one vertically as well. Well, these aren't, and this caused the issue that you couldn't pull it that far back and it wouldn't swing forward properly, and then it'd spaz out and explode. But I'm happy to publish this to the workshop so people can mess around with it and see how it exactly works. But in order for me to actually explain it properly, I'd have been better doing me building it from scratch. The only downside is that I've probably spent about 3 hours getting this to work properly because of all the complex sort of use of catch blocks and aligning it to certain grids and stuff like that. Because this block in the middle here is free floating, as in it's floating on these catch blocks, so it's not actually part of this machine. This frame, that's free floating, and that's free floating from that one. So it's quite. It took me a while to get my head around it. But anyway, we'll attach that up there. Come around here, pull this back, and you can see it pulls it into position. And then when we're ready, you can see it's pulled back properly. And then we release it, and it swings forward. And then you would reconnect it like that, and then we keep doing that over and over again. It takes a long time to break down a door, but easier than trying to punch it with your fists. But yeah, so that's my end result of my battering ram. Now, to get more power out of it, you could make one that's taller and therefore has more of a swing to it. You could increase the size of the actual battering side of it, so you could make this bigger. You could maybe attach weights to the back of it or even to the front of it. You could even replace these with some of those torsion springs, and that way it actually has a spring to it. But the thing is, in those days they didn't actually use those for battering rams, they literally just used the sheer mass of the log and velocity and how far you've pulled it back and everything like that. They wouldn't actually use springs to do it. They wouldn't have needed to, and it'd have been too much trouble pulling it back. So it does work, and I'm pretty happy with that. And you can push it around, so you could push it towards a wall and then pull it back, and I've got this weird issue, this thing here, and I can't get rid of it. Still there. Can't do anything with it, it's really annoying. Don't know what to do about that, other than blowing it up properly. Actually, see if that works. Oh, no. Tools, mini projectile. Before I do anything, I'm gonna save. It works, but not really. Look at that, like loads of other ones fall out of it. Oh, that did it. Has that done it? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's much better. That was really starting to annoy me. There's all these little blocks everywhere. And I'll also just show you that I've actually got my chain hanging there, and my other chain variations, which you'll have probably seen in another video. But yeah, so there you go, a fully functioning battering ram. So my arsenal is increasing. I've got my oh, what's gone on there? Oh yeah, I remember. Anyway, so I've got my trebuchet, I've got a battering ram, I've even got my bridges, I've got my small cat. I need to make a catapult. Actually, I made a catapult, didn't I? Oh, I blew it up. I'll have to remake that. But yeah, so my siege weapons are coming together nicely. So yeah, I'll upload this to the Steam Workshop, and then people can check it out, see how it's actually made. In the future I may do a video on it, but I'm going to probably wait until ropes get fixed, and before I do that, because I had a plan on using ropes rather than this sort of a system. But this does work fairly well, but using ropes will mean there's less resistance, because the catch blocks do actually add a bit of resistance, so you could probably gain more speed, and that would probably help out with the battering ram. But I hope you found this video useful, guys, and don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, or if you enjoyed this video just for watching it. If you don't hit the likes and dislike buttons, then I don't know what people want to see or what people don't like. The other thing as well is, don't just hit a button and don't leave a comment, because if you like the video, put a thumbs up, but if you don't like something, don't just hit the thumbs down button and walk away, because then that doesn't say anything to me. It just means, oh, I don't want to see videos on battering rams, or am I moving around the mouse too quickly? I know I need to work on that. I also need to work on saying less, because I seem to say a lot. But yeah, I'm oh, for God's sake, I did it again. Sorry, I get it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.